you guys are a really, really important part of it. And without what you're building across our fan base and what you're stimulating across our fan base, we are nothing. There's only two assets that really matter in a franchise. One is the fans, and the second is the players. And so you are as important an asset as we have. But I really want to hear from you now. Have you felt that there's been any change in the franchise in the last 2 to 3 years? And if so, what type of change? And has that been positive?
Especially off the field, because if we noticed, and I mean, let's be realistic, Rajasthan Royals was not a popular team before the last 2-3 years in terms of fan building and building fans across the country as well. But in the last few years, we have seen a tremendous rise in the franchise in terms of popularity, and mainly it has to go to the contribution that we do off the field. I mean, Royals Academy in UK and all the women's cricket development that from a grassroots level that the team is doing, and also the social media engagement activities that the digital team is currently doing. I think that has contributed massively in terms of building a favorable fan.
Super Royals, we've seen, we've been heavily engaged in social media and kind of promoting the fan base, and the fan base is growing over the last 2-3 years from strength to strength. I think our Facebook kind of fan page hit 100,000 as well. So, the fan base is growing over the last few years, and the whole thing around the design of the T-shirt having a bit more meaning in terms of the kit that was produced. And there's clearly a lot of things that are happening off the field.
The biggest positive that I feel over the years is the brand of cricket and the trend that we are setting to the cricket fraternity. One example I would like to say is Sanju Samson, who was actually debuted way back in 2013. He was actually made a strike batsman now, and he is now made the captain.
The embodiment of everything we are at the Royals. So actually, I have to say it was not a difficult decision to give him the captaincy. Positives for me this year is how much he has learned as a captain, and I think you'll see him come back in future years.
One word which is coming in my mind is fearless brand of cricket, which we have started playing from last 3 to 4 years. From last 3 to 4 years, we have started taking risk on field, even in auctions. So, which is good. We are coming out of shell and playing a good brand of cricket.
I can promise you, 𝗖𝗶𝘁𝗵, we're going to spend as much as any other franchise. I won't be keeping the wallet in my back pocket. It'll be firmly on the table. I can promise you we will be taking risks, and I can promise you we are going to do as much work as any team